Do you have what I seek? What the hell is this? Hey, I'm wearing white Air Forces. Don't make me act up in this.
His ass is done.
But it's
Oh
the best that I could do.
GPA, never see another day.
Man, 3.4 and he's out the door.
Perfect MCAT make your parents take you back.
You're either a doctor or a disappointment.
You either save lives or serve fries.
Pack your bags, you're going to the Caribbean.
Be gone.
What shall we do with him? Recycle him like the others. We'll take his application fees again next year. Hello, my name is Jonah Joseph Jr. and today we're going to be revealing my MCAT score and my GPA and why I think I was so successful for the 2021 to 2022 application cycle for medical school. At this point, I've interviewed at 20 out of 32 schools that consist of both MD and DO. And I've gotten 11 acceptances and I'm waiting to hear back from Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine. So I want to make this video because way before I was even close to applying, I always wondered what would happen if I didn't exactly ace all my classes and I ended up with a less than desirable GPA. Now, I'm a firm believer in speaking your desires into existence. In fact, when I first arrived at Colgate, I remember telling my classmates that I'm going to graduate as valedictorian and leave with a perfect GPA.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest...
So as you can imagine, that did not happen. However, I'm the type of person, like I said, who always has a plan for if everything goes well and a plan for if the apocalypse decides to strike down everything that I want. So I was always searching for phrases like low MCAT, low GPA, accepted med student, because I wanted to know that it was possible for me. I just wanted to know that if things didn't work out for me, I could still go to med school and I could still make things work. After my first semester in college, I left with a 3.26 GPA, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but when you spend all day comparing yourself to those average median MCATs and average median GPAs of 3.88, 520 MCATs, you start to worry a little bit, you get anxious. So the phrase low MCAT, low GPA, accepted med student was probably the most common phrase I searched throughout my entire first 2 years in college. And then when I finally decided to major in chemistry.
Are you sick in the mind? Are you that mentally enslaved and intellectually subservient and intellectually molested and ideologically molested?
It became definitely the #1 search phrase in my Google search and YouTube search. So in my junior year, it became pretty clear what my GPA was going to be. I knew that by the time I applied, it would not be anywhere above a 3.5, but I did my best to get as close as I could, and I ended up applying with a 3.48, as well as a 510 MCAT, which I took a week after I submitted my application at the end of May and received my score back in July. So here's some data on the year 2021. There were 1,099,486 applications submitted by 62,443 applicants, with an average number of applications sent by a single individual being 18. The average GPA for matriculating medical students was 3.74, with an average MCAT of 511.9, which is basically a 512. If anyone is interested, you can find all this data on the AAMC's website, and I will link that in the description below. So what does all this data mean? It means that your stats are not the most important thing when it comes to applying to medical school. Now, I will acknowledge that my stats were not the worst, but they were below average, and it can be extremely nerve-wracking to look at all this data, especially when your favorite medical school might have a median MCAT of 519 and a median GPA of 3.88, and to build a lot of anxiety and self-doubt because your numbers don't match those numbers. But I'm trying to tell you here today that the most important thing that you can do is believe in yourself. I'm here to let you know that it's not just a numbers game, and more often than not, it's about the quality of the student and their ability to express who they are throughout the application, rather than it is about a 7-hour exam that you're not going to remember, and they're probably going to reteach you most of what you need to know in medical school anyway. So if you clicked on this video because you feel that stress creeping in and creeping up on you, I'm here to tell you that it is possible and that you can do it. This is a multi-dimensional process and many different factors go into your acceptance. Of course, a higher GPA and MCAT will never hurt you and can only help your application. But I truly believe that it is not what will get you the acceptance. What gets you accepted is the quality of your experiences, the clinical experiences that you've had, the commitment that you've shown in other areas of your life, your ability to clearly and concisely express yourself through writing and in the interview, and a personal statement that clearly answers the question, why do you want to be a physician? More often than not, if you have strong answers to these questions, you will be a doctor. Your MCAT and GPA does not need to be something like a 520 or 3.9. It just needs to be good enough. And then it's up to you to represent yourself in an interview and through your writing as to why you would be a great physician. So, if you're going to apply this cycle, I implore you to ask yourself, am I ready? Do I have great clinical experiences? And do I feel that I can properly represent myself and make a strong case for why I should be the next physician? Alright, so this video is sponsored by
Nothing. Because I'm small and have no subscribers. If only someone beautiful could help me change that.
Alright, so that's everything for this video, and if you want to stick around, I'm going to be putting my MCAT score reaction at the end. But other than that, see you next time and have a great week. Deuces.
Oh. Okay. I'll take it. That's okay. Damn. That's solid. I'll take that. Alrighty. Alrighty. I got a 510. I'll take that. That's okay.
So here's some statistics. Okay, so here are some statistics. Statistics, yeah. Yeah! So here are some oh my god. Here are some statistics. And great interpersonal skills. Me in the I looked at you. I was like, no!